Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple bacon weave. The most important part is the actual bacon. You want to get nice thick cut bacon. The other thing you want to do is look at it and make sure that it's nice and consistent and flat. Some things that can happen is you can get curly sections on the end, which can make it really hard to get a consistent flat bacon weave. So once you get your bacon, we're going to grab 3 slices and move to the next step. Now that you got your 3 thick pieces of bacon, you're going to take your knife and you're going to cut it, roughly speaking, in half. After you've cut it in half, you're going to take the 3 slices and separate them. You can stretch it a little bit as you cut them apart. Get a little bit more space. Lay them out like so. Then, with the other 3 pieces, you're going to start by folding back the middle piece and placing in the first section of the bacon weave. Then fold it back. Then you're going to fold the other 2 pieces back like so. Place on the bacon weave. And fold the other side back. Now you got your 3x3 bacon weave, and we're ready to cook. For this next part of the bacon weave, you're going to need a few pieces of equipment. First, you need the cast iron pan. Second, you're going to need something to manipulate the bacon weave with. I like to use this fish spatula. It's incredibly long and flexible. And finally, you're going to use a bacon press. This you can put in the center and lets you keep a really flat piece of bacon, keeps it together. Now, take your fish spatula, place it under the bacon weave, remove the sheet, and place it in the center of your pan, and use the bacon press to put on top of it. I like to start with my pan off, which allows it a little more cooking time, allows it to be a little flatter. Put it on medium heat, and now we wait. After a minute or so, the bacon will start to sizzle, and you'll start to see some grease around the sides. Don't touch it yet. You really want to let it sit for a good 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes. You really want the proteins on the bacon to join together and form a solid weave. After about 5 or so minutes, if you lift up the bacon press, you'll see that the edges start to turn a little brown. This is when it's about time to flip it. Take your fish spatula, make sure it's not stuck at all, and carefully flip it over. Rearrange it in the center here, and recover it. Now if you notice, if you get some curled up edges, try to take the bacon press, slide them over the curve, and reset it. A few more minutes of cooking and you should have a finished bacon weave. I'll just turn off the flame, drain off some of this oil. Now you see we have a nice finished golden brown bacon weave. I like to pick it up with a fish spatula, drain off as much of the grease as I can. Then I'll take a plate with a paper towel and place it on the paper towel and let it sit there and drain for a little while more, and you have a finished bacon weave. When you're finished completely with your bacon weave, whatever you do, don't throw out the grease. What we've got here is a grease saver. What you do is you simply take your pan with your boiling hot grease and you pour it through the strainer. You do a little scraping and you can save your grease, which is great for eggs or just as any sort of replacement for shortening of butter. It's a nice ceramic pot. Put the lid on it and you're good to go to use your bacon grease. Well, there you have it, folks. We've got our excellent finished bacon weave. This is great to use as either sandwich bread, or you can plop an egg on top of it, or you can top a burger. It's really a good bread replacement in general, or if you just want bacon. So tune in again. Thanks.